There was a girl on here who made a reel and she was talking about lowering expectations as far as people you're already in relationships with. And like when you do that and you already see the behaviors that they're making or choices they're making with you, you know, you can detach or whatever. But the problem here is that if you lower your expectations of people, you're automatically telling the universe that you want more of that. The trick or the truth here is that you're supposed to raise your standards. So yes, she was correct in saying that once you recognize that there's only a certain expectation that's going to be met by these particular people that you're connecting with, what it's actually trying to teach you is to move on and learn to look for better in terms of the way people are going to treat you to start with. And yeah, I just think that it's important for people to understand that if you're always at the lower expectation of what you can expect from other people, you're always going to see that within another person, regardless of whether you know them or not. Okay. You could cut off a million people and have this mentality where you have low expectations of what somebody else may bring to the table. But this all has to be healed, you see, because if you aren't healed from the past relationships and experiences you've had with people, or you have had to understand what expectations to have of them specifically, you're going to go into every other new relationship thinking that, oh, well, I better make sure my expectation is this low because they're going to disappoint me otherwise. No, you have to get into the mentality where you're finally at a place where you say, I have these standards, they're up here. If the people I meet don't reach these standards, then they're not for me. They don't belong in my life. And you have to come to a place where you trust yourself enough that that is how you're going to operate moving forward. Yeah.